I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. And this is one of those difficult conversations for most people to hear because they don't understand how this really affects their success in interviewing. Now, more and more firms are doing phone interviews or Skype interviews for the initial conversations. But in most cases, eventually you're going to be invited in for a face-to-face interview. And I was seeing this article in the Washington Post yesterday that talked about the impact of being out of work on anxiety. And that when people are out of work or they're looking for even for jobs and they are working, they become more anxious because they're nervous about their interviews and they're nervous about getting a job. And one of the things that happens is that people start to gain weight. Now, again, this is a very awkward conversation to have with folks, but one of the effects of gaining weight is that your clothing doesn't fit properly. And this isn't just for men, this is for women too. Your shirts or blouses don't fit properly. Your suits don't fit properly. Things just don't look as well on you. So this advice is a hard one to give because I struggle with my weight and yo-yo my weight regularly. But when all is said and done, you have to watch your weight. And if you've noticed yourself putting on a pound or two while you're job hunting, you have to do the things to get rid of that pound or two before it becomes 5 or 6, before it becomes even more. Because you're not going to look as well. The space between the buttons is going to start pulling. You won't be able to button your jacket if you're a man and present yourself as well. People will notice your trouser button pulling. And if you don't think people don't notice it, you are very mistaken. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Just do something that lets people know that it was worthwhile. I also want to encourage you to come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. All my videos are there, as well as my podcasts of Job Search Radio and No BS Job Search Advice Radio. You can read previous articles. By the way, the podcasts are also in iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, the BlackBerry Store, Player FM, and a host of other podcast directories. You can also read previous articles from my 2 e-zines, as well as receive complimentary subscriptions to them. One is called No BS Job Search Advice, and the other one's No BS Hiring Advice. They both provide content that will help you either find work or do a better job of staffing. In addition, you can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine or post your job description to a host of sites from mine. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, other people's books and guides, search positions I'm recruiting for, a lot of good content to help you at thebiggamehunter.us. So come over to the website and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. LinkedIn.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people as long as they don't look like obvious spammers. If you have a question about some element of job search, good for you. Folks need advice before making bad decisions, cost them jobs or cost them money. Call me at liveperson.com. That's L-I-V-E person.com. I'm a job search and career coaching expert. I'd love to help you with your questions. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.